YouTube live stream. Welcome in as we continue to play more Raft. This is my ship so far. I just placed a bunch of engines and I got a llama. So we're gonna get moving here shortly. We just got done with this island, so we're gonna venture out as we continue to travel the high seas. Ooh, what's the good news, Abby? Yum, 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 yum. I guess I will. No, my potatoes are chilling. Alright, yeah, we're out of here. Weigh the anchors! We are underway on wind power. Oh, that's exciting, Abby. I'm glad to hear that. I know you've been waiting for it for quite some time. Oh no, don't run aground. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Come on, we're almost there. All right. That's awesome. All right, let's get back on the OTL. Very nice. Dude, I'm excited to see how fast these engines go. But before we do that, Rio Relay Der Bastard, what is going on? Dude, that is totally okay that you are still alive. No worries. I'm just happy to have you here. Yo, I chopped him, but I didn't get any wool. Dude, this game's unplayable. You're chilling, not knowing what you should do right now. Well, do you want help figuring it out? Or more sympathy of the monotony of life where we just get trapped? Because I feel that, brother. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. This is my first time ever playing. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you went on a walk relay? I'm just asking. I'm just curious. All right, so we have a fishing pole and 20 bait. Let's do it. Whoa, Abby, you did not ruin my day, okay? I do really appreciate your apology, because it is something that I've noticed. And I've been doing my best to talk to you about it. And I think you have been handling it gracefully. So, no, you're totally fine. You did not ruin my day. You could never ruin my day, Abby. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? But thank you for the apology. So relay. This is a secret that I can tell you about of life. It's called a walkabout. And what it is a walk around your neighborhood for a indeterminate, unknown, unplanned amount of time. Jeremy! Ow! Bad dog. And how this bad boy works is you go on a walk without your phone, unless you need it for safety reasons. And you pay attention to the little things. I know it sounds ridiculous, I know. But if you're walking around your neighborhood, dude, just 15 minutes, Relay. Just 15 minutes. Who cares about studying? Who cares about playing some games? Just for 15 minutes. Walk. It'll change your life. And what you do is you just look at all the little things and you pay close attention to them. So it's like if you're walking by and a lamppost catches your eye, you really check out that lamppost. And you notice all the little details and scratches and wear and tear and manufacturing details. Any subtle oddities you may notice about it. And then you do the same thing, but with just anything that catches your eye. And it will shock you how much more present you may feel, how much more calm you'll feel. It's just such a de-stimulating way. No, exactly. And if you live near trees at all, or near a forest walking path or anything like that, it's wild. Because if you're present with the sound of the birds, there's actually been a lot of research done that shows that birds, just listening to birds boosts your mood so much. Like there's such a dopamine hit just listening to birds. And it's, even if you're stuck listening to like cars drive by and the noises of a city, again, just be present with that noise. And it's shocking because you'll just start noticing little things. And then you'll start getting curious, and then you'll start wondering. And all of a sudden, you're alone with your mind, not doing particularly anything, but you're not bored. You're just existing. You're calm, relaxed. And if you can't get out of your head and you're just trapped in this endless cycle of thought that where you're like, come on, dude, I'm annoyed with this. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. And it'll go away eventually, dog. Dude, there have been times where I have walked for like 2 hours straight. Because I was desperate. And it's so good for you physically. But anyways, that's my rant about walking. No, absolutely, Relay, absolutely. That's my solution-oriented response really quickly. But dude, I feel the boredom. Absolutely. No, Jeremy! Get! Is there anything that's particularly on your mind that you want to yap about? Or are you more so just looking for a distraction? I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling. It's always rough, man. Oh, definitely Dead Cells. Definitely Dead Cells. Dead Cells is so fun. Have you beaten it? Alright, fire up the engines, men. Oh, dude, absolutely. Grind Dead Cells until you can pull it off. Yeah, no, it's so fun. It's so good. Fire up the boilers. Oh, no. Dude, I have never had them run like this. They've always been stutter stopping. Oh my god. What have I created? Dude. Drop the anchors. We have a hit land. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Well, dude, no. Celeste is difficult. We can all agree on that. Celeste is surprisingly difficult. Like, you think you're in for a cozy little time, and then you're crying your eyes out that you're a failure. Whatever. We're just gonna dump chest it. I'm annoyed. Wait, can I get more wool real quick? Rotato. Interesting. Oh wait, no, I've heard about that, I think. Hold on. Why does the music end sometimes? So annoying. Hey! There it is. I got me hook, and I got me sword. Sick! Jeremy! Vampire Survivors. I've never heard of that one. Is it similar to that style of like Dead Cells and the others? Yeah. I've never been one of those people that has to 100% a game, even the achievements that are a slog that I don't really care about, just for the sake of 100%ing. Oh, wait, no. I've heard of it. It looks kind of retro. Yeah. Like top down. Yup, I remember now. I watched a YouTube video about it once. Yeah, so in case anyone is curious about what my Raft gameplay looks like, it's pretty much this. Yeah. It's just me farming. That's it. That's all I do. I tried doing the quest at Balboa, and a bear jumped across an acid lake hunting me, and I gave up. So, I died like 3 times. Where's all my wood? Hold on, let's go to sleep. Juan, you will play Dune today. Oh, eggs. Absolutely, I will play Dune. I have a meeting with my lawyer in about 3 hours. And once that is done, I'll come home. And as long as I'm not too depresso espresso, we'll probably play some Dune. But, you know, if I'm sad, we'll probably just come back to some comfy, cozy Raft. I slept like poop last night, dude. I'm shocked that Jeremy's not around. No, I absolutely do. It's just so good. It's the perfect amalgamation of every aspect of video gaming that you could ever ask for. No, you're supposed to go away when I attack you, not come closer. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid. Yeah, you thought. You ain't nothing but a punk. You ain't nothing but a punk. So, pro tip I learned. You can leave the head in the carcass, and then Jeremy will be gone for twice as long. Because the body has to decay, and then the respawn timer starts. No, I didn't think so either. I was shocked when it worked. I was so shocked the first time it worked. No, I mean, Dune is one of the few games that has scratched the itch that I have been looking for in video games, to where they're similar and they give me the same enjoyment that I get out of board games with my friends. Because I can be a goose in in-game chat. I can try my best to manipulate other people's actions through my words. I can try new strategies and new combos. There's a element to the game where you never know what's going to happen next. Every match is different than the last. No... There's no clear victor until the very end, or unless there's a massive skill difference. Alright, not bad. Alright, back up, boys. We are chooching. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I remember seeing some island over here, I'm pretty sure. It was like on the other side. So I get the fuel from all of my... Furl the sails! We are on wood power! So I get the wood from the OTL. And so these bad boys are just collecting stuff for me as I travel along the OTL. And so then these are my dump chests. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think for me, it has to do with the coziness. Oh, wait, no, turn off, turn off. On the road again. And so for me, it's a way in which I can satisfy a dopamine loop of accomplishing something, while at the same time, there's long-term progression. And so I feel as though I am accomplishing something, while at the same time, I'm just doing something over and over again that makes me happy. I need another hook. Do I need another hook? Maybe not. Oh, I need more food, though. Mango, pineapple, coconut. No, yeah, and a lot of it too is if I was playing this by myself, not able to share the experience with anyone, I would have a much harder time playing this game. But because I'm here with the gang, I'm able to have a lot more fun than I otherwise would. Because to me, happiness is real only if shared. It's a quote I heard once, or something like that. And it's just stuck with me ever since. Where like I get so much more joy out of sharing an experience with other people. Yeah, where did I put my bolts? Yeah. No, my character is thirsty. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's not the simple smoothie recipe? I could have sworn it was. Two coconuts, a mango, and a pineapple. Oh, well look, I have it in my inventory actually. What? That's what I did! So, there is an ending. There's these little quests. And you go to these different islands. And then you do stuff there. But the quest that I'm currently on, the island, there's these bears there. And I've died to the same bear like 6 times, I feel like. And I tried running away, and it followed me across a lake of acid. Blue Otter, welcome in. Good to see you. How have you been? Dude, I tried, man. I went through like 2 different bowls. Or not bowls, bows. So I can pin the recipe. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I hope. Alright, our food situation is sorted for now. Let's do this. Wait, how much wool do I have? 4? Ugh. Oh, no, I have 5? How much do I need for the backpack? 6? Ugh. Yo, get your fur back already, Doug. Can't see anything. Otter, I'm not good, but I'm definitely starting to feel better hanging out with y'all. I slept poorly. Had some spooky dreams. So I'm hoping that we can turn the vibe around. Oh, that's just a shadow. Alright, so we got the coral reefs coming up. Yeah, oh, guys, by the way, Blue Otter is another super cozy streamer. Let's give her a shout out. Please go check her out. She plays a lot of 2 Point Museum, or 2 Point series games, and other similar fun little Let's Plays. Yeah, super chill vibes. Yeah. Dude, that's something that always pisses me off. Is, like, as long as it's not every 2 seconds. It's like, if another streamer shows up and you know they're a streamer, just give them one quick shout out. Like, what, you're really so worried that you're gonna tell your viewers about someone else's stream and you're just never gonna see them again? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, wow. Well, Relay, are you familiar with the Pomodoro technique? And if you need help studying, there's a couple tricks you can do actually to help you study. But here's the thing with motivation, a fun fact, is motivation is not something that shows up. It's actually something that builds itself once you get started. So initially, to start something, you really just need willpower. You don't need motivation. You just got to overcome your inertia of being sedentary and not doing it. And once you get started, it's going to be so easy. No, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, here, I'll link a video. But it's this thing called the Pomodoro technique. It's not useful for everyone, but it can be useful for someone who is struggling with studying. But essentially what it is you remove your brain having to decide when you quit study and having to regulate your study plan. And instead, it's just a timer. And you don't even look at it, bro. It's insane. It's insane. You can use this for cleaning. You can use this for studying. You can use this for walking. You can use this for even gaming if you want. And you want to do like a gaming studying swap off. And rather than playing a game or taking a break and feeling this anxiety or guilt of, oh, I need to get back to studying or anything like that, Relay, that is not weird. What are you talking about? It's not weird. Because here's the thing. We're naturally going to invest our time, effort, and energy into the things that bring us joy. And school, bro? You know, school's great and all, and there's a lot of people that can get a lot of enjoyment out of it. But most of school is either busy work or monotonous work or about something you're not interested in. And so it makes perfect sense that you're studying and putting in more effort to something that you actually love and enjoy. Everyone does that. Dude, you know, the amount of time that I have spent working on my stream compared to the amount of time I spent studying when I was in school. Bro, it was no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I think it's cool that you're able to recognize that in yourself. Because to me, it's fun. It's like, oh, I actually have a hobby and passion that I enjoy. That's so cool, dude. All right. One more function with vector 2. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what that means. Dude, when I had to learn... Man, I don't remember what it was. It was calculus, and it was called... derivatives. Oh, derivatives, dude. Nope. Derivatives don't make sense. I'm sorry, but they just don't. Like, if your brain is able to understand derivatives, you are on a whole nother level of human existence. And that's just a fact. Yeah, no, I know what GDS script is. Absolutely. Hold on, guys. I think I want to move chat to down here. All right, we are on the road again. Good dot. Cool. Weigh the anchors. We are underway on wind power. All right, let's make sure we're on the OTL here. Beautiful. Oh, now that is an OTL if I've ever seen one. Yes, sir. Yum, 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 yum. Dude, that's like me. Like, I want to paint, but I'm just so bad at it. And I love to draw, but I'm, again, so bad at it. And I know, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah, so that's actually a fun concept called, oh man, I don't remember what it's called. The continuation of knowledge. The progression of knowledge. Something like that. I'll have to talk about it someday. But it's essentially like starting out, you're confident getting into a hobby because you're like, I can do this. And then as you get more familiar with it, you realize the depth and how much you're going to have to learn. And then you feel like the biggest goose in the world. Jeremy, not now. Bad dog. Oh, cool. Yum, 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 yum. Mm. Wait, can I finally make the backpack? Oh my god, I can finally make the backpack. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Land ho.
Execute order 66.
Look, I just want to make sure they're all facing the right way. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna... Oh god. Turn! Oh gosh, dang it. No! I think what you mean to say is a well-oiled machine. Yo, no, chill out! Stop it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude? I am so annoyed right now. Drop the anchor. Where's my hook at? I need scrap, iron, nails, and rope. Sick. Rope and plastic. I'm annoyed. Nice. Wait, who says that? There's no way anyone in their right mind says that. Oh, is it crazy? No, not at all. Yes, it is what I mean to say. Fuck yeah, it is. Dude, Minecraft is so good. It has something for everyone. I mean, it has combat, it has building, it has strategy, it has trading, it has min-maxing, it has cozy, it has comfy, it has almost infinite modability. It has, a layer of depth to the mechanics that you wouldn't expect from a voxel type style of game. I mean, it's pioneered so many different aspects of the gaming industry. It has a multiplayer. It has single player. It has a great in-game filming mechanic or recording mechanic. Get off my lawn. No, I mean, honestly, even if you didn't grow up with it, I just think you haven't played it enough or given it a fair chance. I'm done. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. What is overrated? Do you want to have a conversation about it? What do you think is about Minecraft that people say about it that is not true? I wouldn't call it an argument just yet. It's more of a discussion, a debate. I don't like the word argument. It feels like it sets a negative tone. Ali, thank you for paying rent. They glaze it too much? Okay, but give me a specific here. What do you mean? Right? Let's define our terms here. What does glaze mean to you? We're talking about whether Minecraft is overrated or not. You know, see, exactly. And that's perfectly okay. Relay. You're so funny. Dude, would you mind if I clipped that and uploaded it? That is so funny. You're so funny. All right, sick. I'll grab a clip of it at some point. I'll upload it. No, fair. I think it is fair to say that the current state of it is very monetary, but I'm so out of the Minecraftosphere that I'm not even familiar with how they're over monetizing it now. I mean, yo, Relay, Minecraft has been used to put books into servers so that there's a public library available through Minecraft, so that certain countries whose governments have banned certain books or certain knowledge and information, those people have access to that information through logging into Minecraft and opening up the books in a Minecraft library. Like, that is some crazy stuff. All right, we are underway again, boys. Oh my god! Yeah, I did not read that before I un-auto-modded it, and I absolutely should have. Let's try to avoid such harsh language. But see, I can agree with that concept, but I also agree with the notion of doing something to protect children who play these games from child predators. I would say that, okay, I can hear that. Yeah, but Relay, Minecraft has come so incredibly far. Like, Minecraft, when it first started, had nothing, and now it has such a ridiculous amount of content and options. It's unbelievable. On the road again. Oh, Ali, what I was specifically referring to was you using the word C-U-N-T. That is a little bit of a derogatory term in the sense of it's not accepted in many social circles. No, you're good. You're good. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not mad. No, I totally agree. I'm definitely not up to date with what exactly is going on with the owners or how they're changing it. But from what I've seen, when I first played Minecraft back in the 7th grade, or was it 6th grade? I think it was the 6th grade. And I had like a farm with wheat underground with a secret like birch tree entrance. And I had like 4 wheat. And it was the coolest thing in the world. And now you can look at the castles and the masterful creations that people have made. And then the whole thing with redstone and how it's like computer programming in Minecraft to where people are like programming things using redstone. I just, there's so much depth to it. Oh, I play vanilla. I love vanilla. No, dude, I love vanilla. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Hello? Does anyone know where my water bottle is? Hey, no worries, I'll see you soon. Alright, pineapple, coconut. Dang, I'm out of coconuts. Fair. Fair. Hi. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's get organized. I regret my decision. Yeah, all food items we'll throw in the left. Feathers we have here. Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Hmm. Bad boy. Some scrap. Nice. Ooh, a land ho. Activate the engines. Choo choo. Nice. Oh my god. How do I make some goo? Or water bottle? Plastic. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Uh-oh. More scrap. Nice. I hate it. You thought. Sick. Yeah, I mean, now that I have a bigger inventory, I might be able to actually... Yo, you got some teeth on you. Dude, there's just something instinctual in my bones that is telling me to freak out when I see this shark swimming towards me. Hold on, let's... What do I need for flippers? 5, 6, 4, 6. I don't think I have that. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really am annoyed with my sleep last night, because now I just feel tired and I haven't even done anything. It's so annoying. Keep waking up in the middle of the night. Oh. Holy crap. Dude, when you put it like that, oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, when you really put it into perspective like that, yeah. Relay, welcome back. Strong enough to cut through vegetation. Dude, why would you say that and then not have it be able to cut through plants? Woo! I post them on Instagram, YouTube, they're on Twitch, and TikTok. Here, I'll make it right now for you. Let's define our term. Here, what does glaze mean to you? We're talking about whether Minecraft is overrated or not. You know, see, exactly. And it's perfectly okay. Relay. Let's define our terms here. What does glaze mean to you? Oh, hold on. I gotta get more. Yeah. What do you think is about Minecraft that people say about it? Hey, do you want to have a conversation about it? What do you think about it? What do you think is about Minecraft that people say about it that is not true? I wouldn't call it an argument just yet. It's more of a discussion, a debate. I don't like the word argument. It feels like it sets a negative tone. Ali, thank you for paying rent. They glaze it too much? Okay, but give me a specific here. What do you mean? Right. Let's define our terms here. What does glaze mean to you? We're talking about whether Minecraft is overrated or not. You know, see, exactly. And it's perfectly okay. What do you think? Really? There you go, buddy. Let's define our terms here. What does glaze mean to you? We're talking about whether Minecraft is overrated or not. All right, now we share it. I just need to grab a description for Raft really quickly. There you go. Oh. Sick. Let's see, it's 11 o'clock. My appointment's at 1. I mean, it's taken me a while to get a good workflow established. I mean, dude, the first time I tried to make clips, it took me like an hour and a half to make one clip. And I mean, the Twitch tools just make it so easy, because otherwise trying to do the face cam thing in DaVinci or other editing software is so impossible. Yeah, no, dude, it's so convenient. I don't even check my TikTok or my Instagram, really. I just kind of upload them and pray to God. We're gonna take a quick ad break, guys. Oh. Ooh. Oh, Relay, thank you for the follow. Dude, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do so. Please. Okay, what do we got going on here? Have I done this island already? I don't think so. I think I came back to do flippers, maybe? We'll check one more time. No, I'm pretty sure I did a full lap. Now, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, that's what I really need. If I can get another 225 before July, I'll get fully partnered. But if I don't make it by July, I'm cooked. And then the requirements double and I'm never gonna make it. Yeah, July of this upcoming year, YouTube is changing their partner program to where the requirements double. So instead of needing, I think it's 4,000 watch hours in the last year or something, you need 8,000. And then for subscribers, I think it goes up from 1,000 to 2,000. Whew. $161 days from 12 days ago, 150 days. January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
All right, so I wasn't going to do this video, but I see all these videos.
Yeah, so when is it happening?
Like one, because here's the deal, you still have about 6 months to hit those numbers that are still in place today.
No, yeah, it's 6 months, dude. Yeah, that's just right about July. Some shit like that. No, Relay, thank you. It sounds impressive, and it was incredibly challenging. But realistically, a monkey could do my job with enough training. What? January, February, March. Oh, so yeah, no, it's February. It's February. Dude, you know, the calendar's hard, okay? I can run a nuclear power plant, but I can't get my months right. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. All right, we are on the road again. We are underway on wind power. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that job just crushed my soul, dude. Whew. Bro, when I talk about that shit in therapy, I still get teary-eyed sometimes. And I got out, man, 2 years ago. Oh, no, I'll happily talk about it. It's a lot of things, and the stress primarily, yeah, but it's what led into the stress. And so the actual job itself, operating the plant, isn't that bad. And with the right chain of command and the right working environment, it would be just like any other job. But unfortunately, with the wrong chain of command, your entire life is affected in such a poor way that it ruins it. And so, if I could sit at home and, you know, drive for 15 minutes or 30 minutes to my job and work in this power plant, the exact same job that I have now, but under those conditions, it wouldn't be that bad. But when you think about all of the factors in place, such as the living conditions on the ship, the food conditions on the ship, the work-life balance, the medical facilities that are available to you, the bathrooms that are available to you, the free time that you have off isn't really free time, the overworking and underpaying, the toxic leadership and toxic ranking up system, the unfortunate undermanning issues in which people are overworked to the point of breaking down. But if you break down, you are a sad panda is what it was called, and you suck. Because if you break down and can't do your job anymore, then other people have to just do more work to cover for you. So then it becomes this cycle of no one wants to get mental health help, so everyone's sad, miserable, and depressed, but no one can actually get help for that sadness or misery, because if they do, they get pulled from work, or there's the potential they get pulled from work. And then you get stigmatized and ostracized from all of your coworkers. And unfortunately, they're just not your coworkers. They're the people that you live with, that you hang out with, that you get off the ship with. And so it's this horrendous cycle of sadness and misery. And when you're deployed, there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. You're just trapped, bro. It's like you can't quit. You're like, man, I really don't want to do this anymore. I feel like I was lied to, and this is baloney. Sorry, buddy. And then, you know, when you're actually operating the power plant, so many things that are supposed to get done correctly get done incorrectly. And over time, the longer you work there, the more you realize, oh, wow, a lot of these things that are supposedly keeping me safe aren't necessarily in tip-top shape. So you start to become stressed about, you know, is this propulsion plant gonna have a steam line rupture that kills and steams alive the entire engine room, and I'm dead within minutes because I can't escape? Or completely aside from just the propulsion plant, there's the operating stress of just being out in the Arabian Gulf and in a 117-degree engine room that's incredibly humid. And you're there for 6 hours straight working. And then just when you get off of your assigned watch station for those 6 hours where you're not allowed to leave, you have to do maintenance. And then once you get done with your maintenance, most likely you have to go to training. And then you want to go get food and eat, but the food has worms in it, or is incredibly cold, or burnt, or stale, or expired. And so you're completely malnourished while being overworked and underslept. And then if you do want to wait in line for this terrible food, you miss out on getting rest, and you're so desperate for rest that most of the time you don't even eat, because it's just not worth continuing to stand up for 30 minutes to get this crap meal. So you end up surviving off of like meal replacement powder. You're on rotating sleep schedule, so you never are truly rested. And then the one day off a week that you get, Sunday, it's not even a day off because you still have to go stand watch for 6 hours, on top of the potential that maintenance shows up or things happen that make you have to continue to work, even though it's supposed to be your quote-unquote day off. But your day off is still spent in these tiny little shitty living compartments. You never have true personal alone time, free time, safety. You're always under the fear of being stabbed. And being stabbed is when it's not your job. You shouldn't have to do it. But unfortunately, there's no one else around to do it, so you're going to do it. And so all the time, you would get stabbed. And it would be something as simple as, I just got out of bed on Sunday. I've been working the entire week, no breaks. I've been up for the last 2 days straight, and I finally got 5 hours of sleep. And I wake up under the illusion, under the premise that I will have 10 hours to just sit by myself in berthing, which is the living quarters, and just exist. Obviously, I'm still surrounded by, 40 other people if they're resting. On 2 couches, and it's the size of a living room, and we all share the common space. And just as I sit down with my laptop, or for other people it was their Switch, or a good book, or whatever form of entertainment you can manage to have, the phone rings, and it's your chief or your leadership saying, "Hey, the lube oil purifier broke. We need you to come order parts for it." Or, "We need you to write work controls to tag it out." Or, "We need you to go find this part," or "Go talk to this shop," or whatever it is. And you finally got cozy comfy in your pajamas. And now you have to get changed, put on your uniform, etc., etc., etc. What made me do the job was I knew that I was going to continue to be a degenerate alcoholic and not do anything and just fail out of school, or go to school, acquire debt, and then not take it seriously enough, and then probably drop out. And I have 2 brothers that joined the Navy ahead of me. One of them got kicked out for showing up drunk to work. And the other one was also miserable and depressed, but he was making money. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with the sadness. At least I'll be alive. At least I won't die in a drunk driving accident. Or do a bunch of drugs. And yeah, but keep in mind, it was realistically only 5 years of all of that trauma, because I was stationed on my ship for 4 years and then 1 year of training on this little submarine, but that was more like 6 months. And then before that, 1.5 years of schooling. But yeah, the 4 years of real life. And then you get deployed. And unfortunately for you, it's 2020 during the height of COVID. And you're not allowed to leave the ship. Because if you leave the ship, you could get infected and bring it back to the ship. And then the whole ship gets infected. So we had this thing called the bubble. And for 348 fucking days, none of us were allowed to leave the ship, bro. And so, like, port calls would happen, and they would be on a concrete pier, and we would be locked in with shipping containers. Like, they would literally make sure we couldn't leave. And they would bring out thousands of cans of beer, and they would sell us beer tickets that we would buy for like $2 a piece, and then we could trade those in for beers, and we would just sit under these plastic tents and these plastic chairs at plastic tables surrounded by shipping containers, and that's what we would do every 2 or 3 months when we pulled into port. And that was our port calls for 348 days. At the start of the deployment, we were able to go to Guam, but only this one little, like, beach spot. So, yeah. Nothing but good times. Good vibes. And then when you're not deployed and you're in pier, well, all of this maintenance that we were trying to do underway that ended up running into issues because it's critical equipment that can't be taken offline. So rather than properly shutting down the equipment and having the availability to fix it properly, you slap on a band-aid of whatever you can and keep it running. And when you get back into shore and you're able to go see your families, at least that's the case for most of the ship, where you actually get extra time off and rest and recuperation, because, you know, you're not deployed, you're not underway, you're home. And if you're a dude that is normally working the anchor, you know, you're not really doing too much when we're chilling in pier. But for us and my specific job, us being nukes is what we were called, you would have that as the most important time to go and do a bunch of repairs on everything that broke down over the course of the deployment. And so it was almost like we would get home from deployment and we would have more work than when we were deployed. And so then when we'd want to spend time with our families that we'd been gone from for a year, we really wouldn't be able to. It was a brutal existence. But, I mean, for the rest of my life, nothing will ever be as difficult as that. And it's really nice. It's actually really nice. Because, like, a bunch of things will be going wrong and be terrible. And I'll just be able to look at myself and be like, at least I'm not on the Nimitz, bro. I'm not on the Nimitz right now, so it's all right. I'll be okay. Okay. So... we have a lot of goodies. A lot of goodies. I wonder if I can go and catch some bugs. All right, hook, machete. Let's build another one. Scrap and rope. Scrap, rope. And then, how's my bow looking? Pretty low health on the bow. Bolt and planks. Yeah, but I mean, what's crazy, Relay, is there are some people that handle it just fine, apparently. You know, good for them, man. Not me. I was crushed. Metal ingot and feather. Metal ingot, feathers, and planks. Some are just made out of titanium. Wait, some of what? Some bows? Oh, you mean arrows? That'd be cool. Well, if I'm gonna go all the way over here, I'll bring a shovel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll bring our... You have my axe. Plank, rope, scrap, bolt. Plank, rope, scrap, bolt. Plank, rope, scrap, bolt. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, for real, dude. Alright, sick. Jeremy. Don't say that, bro. No, I look like a Jordan. Thank you very much. My name is Jordan. Okay, let's make that very clear here. Ooh. Wait, is my appointment at 1 or at 12? Alright, it's at 1. The only reason Jeremy seems fitting is because I say it like 17,000 times a day. Apparently, I look like this guy called Joe Bart. I think is his name. I mean, when I Googled it, I think it was a pretty good similarity. I mean, you know, he's a very, very, very attractive guy. He's probably the most beautiful person on the planet. Yeah, I don't even know who he is, but people keep commenting that. Nice. Dude, I'm always drowning my character. I feel so bad about it. Hold on. If I'm gonna be doing a large island run through, I do want to see if I can get some flippers. I don't know. 40 hours? I played on hard mode a couple times, but didn't get very far before I died. Rope and plastic. See, Relay, I disagree with you. I disagree. I love hard mode for survival games as a first playthrough. because it really amplifies the survival element. And when you don't know what you're doing, it's so much harder to survive. And that's so much fun for me, is just the struggle of just, I'm always starving. I'm always running out of food. And for me, the only reason that I stopped playing on hard mode is because in this game, if you die in hard mode, you lose everything. You can't load save. And that's lame to me. Like, to me, that's insane mode, not hard mode. And I'm not gonna have 60 hours of my time just vanish because I wanted to have fun and try killing a bear. Yeah. But unfortunately, this game doesn't have a hard difficulty. I have not played Subnautica 2. No, I'm still waiting for the game to like die down, less hype, further to be more of an established community, and the devs to have all their little updates and quirks worked out. I don't know. I don't like playing games when they first come out unless they're indie games. Or like tiny indie games. Oh yeah, Subnautica never dies. Subnautica was the first game I ever streamed. I have no idea. Dude, I've seen Firewatch and I don't think I'd enjoy it. No, and see, that's the problem, is I have such a hard time with stories. Like, I want this story to be a side quest, not the main quest. But no, I mean, I'm positive it's an incredible game. I really don't think it's my style. Ooh, yeah, I mean, I love stories, but I get my stories from books. Or from more realistic games. But cozy games, the story ain't for me. Yo, Madison. No, I know I'm a dude in a forest, but I mean more so like realistic in the sense of it's something I could put myself in those shoes. So like Skyrim, for example, my brain can go there and I can be like, yep, I'm playing Skyrim. Or this game, I'm like, yep, I'm swimming through the ocean. But for Firewatch, I'm not some dude just watching for fires. Don't get me wrong, those jobs are super cool. And the people that love those games, or not love those games, love that type of work, are some of the best people. Madison, I will be playing Dune, but I'm going to start playing when I come home from my appointment with my lawyer. So most likely around 3 p.m. EDT. No. Mm-mm. No, lawyer because of the crimes I committed against my wife in leaving her. Because I didn't like her yelling at me. That's... But no, we signed this agreement in which I had to pay her for a certain amount of time. And to me, the language dictates that I pay until July. But to her, she's making the argument that I have to pay her until the divorce is finalized, which was supposed to be in July, but of course there's some delay here or two. And so she wants me to keep paying her, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And so, in my recollection, the judge that signed our agreement and approved it during the hearing where we were all present, it wasn't like a real hearing, it was like a little phone recording conversation, Skype call. He clarified, and I remember he said, oh, okay, so after July, the school benefits will kick in, and that'll replace the alimony or like sustenance that you're paying. And I was like, yup. And now they're trying to say that that is not the case. So I am requesting to see the transcript or recording of the video. And the second that I am proven wrong, I will open up my phone and send her the money. No problem at all. But until I have had my memory proven wrong, And I'm so mad at myself because I let the wording of that agreement be ambiguous. I fucked up. I made so many mistakes on my divorce, dude. I genuinely was scared. I was worried. I was anxious. I just gave her anything that she wanted for the most part. And it wasn't until she had actually moved out that I felt comfortable enough to start fighting for my own wants and needs. But I still felt obligated to continue with what we talked about when she was here, because otherwise, you know, I'd be this terrible, evil, awful husband. And I figured, let me just give her what she wants, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Relay, no worries at all. I will be back around 3 p.m. EDT, which is in about 4 hours from now. If I see you then or later, excellent. If not, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. No, exactly, Otter. Yep, and that's what I'm doing. I just have the money chilling. Ugh, I figured that was a stone, but I figured I would risk it. Otter, I will let you know when I play it, but unfortunately, I do not enjoy co-op online games that are like adventure games. I can do online competitive games.
2, 1, go!
Yo, Aquixrian. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. My name is Hacksar. I'm a variety streamer. Right now, we're playing Raft. It's my first time, and I've built what I would call a monster. And I'm just farming resources right now. Let's give you a shout out. But yeah, I was in the Navy for several years. And I really like cozy survival games, but I also love strategy games and games that make you think. But yeah, welcome in. If you need a raid and run, I totally understand. Feel free to lurk as well. I appreciate you trusting me with your community. Let me know if you have any questions, or what were you getting up to? Raft, I assume? You were also playing Raft. How exciting. First time chatter. Quixrian.
It's cold.
So this is my first playthrough. Let me go back to my Raft and I'll show you. Let me just get this iron. I tried playing on hard mode, and then after dying 8 times, I think, I swapped to normal. But each time on hard, I didn't get anywhere. I died when my raft was still like 6 pieces. I will get this iron. But I think it's going well. I tried to do the Balboa quest, where there's like 3 radio towers that you have to activate. And this bear chased me across the entire map. Even across a lake of acid. It jumped onto plastic things following me. And, oh, Monsasek, hello, I'm so sorry I missed you. Welcome in. So, this is my raft. You also did Balboa. Nice. I didn't complete it. Nope, the bear killed me and I rage quit. I tried again the next day. The bear killed me and I rage quit. And then the next day the bear killed me again and I rage quit. So, that's kind of where we're at. Jeremy! Bad boy. It's a very interesting raft. Thank you. Thank you. It's a work in progress. Absolutely a work in progress. So we just got done going around this big island and getting all the ocean stuff. Now we're gonna go around and get all of the land stuff. But before we do that, I do need to make some clay bowls. And have some yummy soup. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'll have to come and check out your channel sometime. Are you a raft expert? Or are you more so just browsing? Or like just kind of passing by the game, playing it for a little bit, and then dipping? Oh my god, so you really know what's going on. Yeah, I don't spoil anything for me, please. I've just been figuring my life out. Yeah. Dude, I spent like an hour. Trying to get a singular engine to work. And I didn't know that one engine had a certain capacity. and so it just stutter stopped. And then apparently you only need one sail. So every time I've been moving my boat around, I've adjusted every single sail. And I only needed one. But I did recently get a backpack. I do have a steering wheel. Yes, thank God. Yeah, without a steering wheel, dude, oh my gosh. So I built an engine and I didn't build a steering wheel. But I was trying to use my sail as the steering. And it was just so depressing. Oh, it was heartbreaking. Let's do this, big boy. My machete broke! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Woo! You made two... Wait, why is that heartbreaking? Oh, because you didn't have an engine, maybe? So you wasted your resources? Oh, yeah. No, hey, thank you so much again for stopping by and chatting for a little. Get some rest. Tell your loved ones I say hi. Toodles. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. Oh. I forgot to make trash cubes. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know if berries are strawberries or not. We're gonna find out. Oh, God. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I think we're good. Oh. Dude, scary stuff. Because when you have everything good in your inventory, it's like terrible to die. Nice. Huh. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, and then I'm hoping I can get fuel that's not planks, dude. Oh, well, there's biofuel. But I need some frickin' fracking. On the road again. Way the Yanka! The Yanka. Get us out of here. Sick. We can make it around, I think. Yeah, you can, I think. Well, like, you can build a paddle. All right, so I need iron, copper, and seaweed. Sick. Nice. Plastic vine. Nice. Wow, we are right on the money. What? Got him. All right, let's do this thing. We are going to Balboa. Choo-choo. think I'll pass by it without hitting it? No, I will. I'll make it. Nice. Hi. Yum. How do I make more batteries? Whew. Okay. Oh God. All right. Guys, I'm feeling a little sleepy, so we're gonna go ahead and raid on out. I'm gonna take a little nap before my appointment. Woo! Guys, Lazy Mooful is playing Alchemy Factory. It's a fun little potion making game, and she's super cozy and chill. So I hope you have fun with her, and if you're still here, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! YouTube live stream, thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.